Dee da 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 da. Hee dum da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ya da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. He da da da. Hello. Yes, exceedingly late. It's exactly 4:20. I will be running Forget Me Nots and Primal Sunflower for the time being. I want to start off by saying that I made a reaction video yesterday, which I will not be posting to YouTube. And the reason I'm not posting it to YouTube is because I've been playing, and I've been hearing this from other people as well, is that a lot of people's experience is that the decks with Primal Sunflower and Forget-Me-Nots, although they are very, very strong, it doesn't seem like they are as OP and as broken as we thought they would be. Now, they are definitely overpowered, but it's very... it seems that it's gonna... When you have little one-cost cards with a very small amount of health, there's a lot of things that answer them, everything from Fire Rooster to Dog to, Dead Ghost, Squirrel. Especially, the Primal Sunflower has a lot of answers to it. It seems like it does have a lot of... There is a big liability in relying on these cards, and building your whole deck around them. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. I think, especially as the meta adjusts, it's going to take a little bit of time for the meta to settle, and we're going to really be trying a lot of plant decks. We're going to be trying a lot of zombie decks and see also what it's like to play against plants. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I have a feeling that as the meta adjusts to these two cards and is running a lot of answers to Forget-Me-Nots and Primal Sunflower, which have the same stats, they have some similar weaknesses. It's possible that they'll be really good, but not like quarterly bonus level meta breaking. That's just something that I've been going through ever since this thing is dropped. I was even playing a lot of plant decks yesterday, including Walnut decks, and it was hard. Even with the decks with Forget-Me-Nots and the Primal Sunflower, it wasn't just automatic wins. It was very, very competitive. So we're going to... Well, before you go and you take drastic measures and you start boycotting cards and stuff like this, again, from theory, it does seem like it is worthy to do that. You gotta get some XP. You gotta really see how it plays out. There's a very big difference in this game between the theory and the practical, and it's because when a card is very good theoretically, everyone is countering it. And that makes it a lot worse. It makes it, if anything, a big liability to even be running in a deck. So we're going to definitely be keeping... Alejandro, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a warning here. I need you to try to be more validating here. You're basically going in just without trying to understand what I'm saying, just calling BS. Let's just give you a little timeout. I get where you're coming from, but try to be a little bit more validating, please. Tryhard says, best update in the game's history, in my opinion. Unironic, Mr. Tryhard? I haven't spoken to you yet. I'd actually love to chat with you. Maybe after the stream we can debrief a little bit. It's only been a day. And honestly, again, it hasn't just been automatic wins for plants. Not even close. If anything, it feels like it's been easier to win with zombies right now. I don't know why. I don't have a very strong opinion on this because it's just been a day. I've been grinding PvZ Heroes nonstop. A lot of different decks. Wall Knight, Grass Knuckles, Chompzilla, Rose, Solar Flare. You can do a thing where you ramp to turn 2 Fig, which is really good when you get it, but then when you don't, your deck ends up with holes in it because you're relying on the ramp so hard. Thank you, Tryhard 70 months. I don't have a really strong opinion yet on this, but I'm going to take the route of reserving judgment. And I'll make an actual reaction to this maybe in a week's time, because I feel like I want to just keep on grinding it, and I need to also see the meta adjust. Which it has already. Toxic Waste Imp has become meta, which is why we're running Sweet Pea in this deck. It's really, really interesting, and it's real. I'm real because again, I came out really, really strong that the Forget-Me-Nots and the Primals were super, super overpowered. But I might have been wrong. I might have spoken too soon, and I'm just gonna give it a little bit of time now. So, yeah. Nibble is fixed? No. Does anyone know about, can anyone confirm what Cam here is saying? That Nibble doesn't soft lock the game anymore. Tryhard says, I went 34-0 with a Wall Knight deck on stream after the update. So you're being facetious. Do you know any good? I'm going to do one more plant deck, but I'm going to start doing some zombies next, because I think that's the question everyone really has. They want to see, you know, obviously all the new plant decks, but they want to see the zombie decks work now. Honestly, I've been playing zombies offline, and it's been fine. I've been winning just fine. Yeah, it is a little bit annoying when you see one of the OP cards come down, but I've been running a little text to them, you know, little answers, and it's felt fine so far to play zombies. That's just my, again, little experience. I think Gizzard Lizard's really good right now. Thank you, Ayler. Thank you for your kind words. Wow, I'm so happy I'm able to improve your life in any little way that I can. 3 Peter would only be a grass. It would have to be Green Shadow. It would have to be a different hero. People say it's fixed. That's big news. It also means Nibble now, at least for the Primal Sunflower, is a really good answer. It just makes it a better card. Does someone want to test this real quick? Void Spiral, you wanna do one real quick just to test it? Wait, it just doesn't conjure the card now? So it's still bugged? People are saying Nibble got fixed. Also, I think they took out the thing with the... People are saying they took out the clause with the Sweet Pea thing. It was just something they were taught. I don't know what. The Sweet Pea thing is gone. Where would it be? And it would be like... It would have been right here. So that's cool. Yeah, Split Pea does get bullseye when hitting your face if it's behind a Torchwood. It is a problem, and that happens quite a lot. More than you'd think. Can we can we test the the thing? You want to do it right now? Let's do it right real quick. Thank you, Void. Dude, okay, you want me to be the... Okay, I'll do Guardian Control. I have a lot of... Gravitry. I think this deck has a lot of Galactas and everything in it. We're just doing a quick test for if Nibble soft locks the game. I got mine. You gotta just get yours, man. Does Nibble soft lock the game? We'll also check if it conjures. People are saying it doesn't conjure the card. Here we go. And it didn't conjure anything. It looks like we're soft locked here though, because he's not passing. Why is everyone saying this works? It's not fixed, guys. Yesterday, you liked the laser beam instead of the soul patch. Cool. I like the soul patch to give it a little stabilization, personally. Yeah, it's definitely locked, soft locked. Alright, well... I don't know why everyone's saying Nibble is fixed. Maybe it's only, like, against Pirka? Bobblehead. Yeah, I haven't even tried him since the patch. I don't really know. No opinion. Alright, guys, let's get into this deck here. Not this one. Fake news indeed. It's possible that just against Paracub it works, though. Chance trolling. Only Paracub is fixed. Okay. People were saying that it was on Paracub that they saw this. So maybe Paracub, for some reason, even though it does have an on-death ability... I don't know. I have no explanation. Zero. The Primal Sunflower and Forget-Me-Nots change indeed did go through. Alright, here we go, guys. Let us begin. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today, after the recent big balance patch for plants, we are going to be trying a P deck, and a lot of the P cards have been changed, namely Torchwood now not only gives the 2 attack, it also gives Bullseye, and this is a pretty big deal because you are hitting your opponent a lot. Giving Bullseye basically means you can win games with this deck without your opponent blocking at all. That's really good. A little change that happened is to Sting Bean, and this gained team up, and this seems like a very little change to the card, but it is a massive change to the card. It makes Sting Bean so much more versatile. Sting Bean can be played in front of your Podfather, which by the way was buffed in December to being a 2/3. I haven't gotten around to doing a P deck for you guys, but I'm really happy to have an opportunity to do this now with the new P cards. This can be stuck in front of the Podfather to protect it, to be able to give you more Podfather value the next turn. This can be stuck in front of a Forget-Me-Nots, which I am running in this deck. I'll talk a little bit more about that during the video, but this is going to be really, really strong. This now denies 2 brains. This can be stuck in front of it or protected. Even the Torchwood in front of the Forget-Me-Nots, you know, since they can't remove this with tricks, they have to use a minion. There actually is really big synergy of just Torchwood in front of Forget-Me-Nots to keep it alive. The other P card that got buffed is P-Patch. This went from 2/2 to 2/3, and this is a pretty big deal because, first of all, it has on-par stats even without any of its abilities. It's also a 2-cost P, so it's really good with Podfather, really good also with Gatling P. Even just playing Torchwood on 1 and then P-Patch behind it on 2 means you're doing 4 damage bullseye, which is worth it. It also is very good at like absorbing a hit. Like, you know, if they put something with 1 or 2 attack on the board, you can stick the P-Patch in front of it, and then, you know, it's damage, it's weak. You can actually get the full 2/2 buff by playing something on top of it the next turn. You can play your Podfather, which will give it a ton of stats, and make sure that that is going to be able to get the full value by buffing all of your Ps subsequently. I'm running some sweet Ps right now because, as you know, if you've been playing plants at all, Toxic Waste Imp is meta. You need an answer to Toxic Waste Imp, but again, it's also a 2/3 P. It has a pretty good ability. You're able to turn bad trades into good trades. Click P, as we know, very overpowered, and it's a cheap P, and your big finishers are going to be Gatling P on top of anything. You can still do the thing where you play the Gatling P on the Sting Bean in the Amphibious lane and get the Amphibious Gatling P shot. You can also just play Plant Food on any of your cards that have grown because of the P-Patch or because of the Podfather. Just a couple of big removal cards, Shamrocket. There is a little cool interaction too, which is bad for this deck, is that split P, when you put it behind a Torchwood, it gains Bullseye, and it does indeed Bullseye chip your face. So there's a little anti-synergy there. You're probably going to see this actually a lot, the Torchwood in front of the split P, because it is a really good way of protecting it. But yeah, a little anti-synergy there, but otherwise Torchwood seems like a very decent card. But there's only one way to find out. If you think this deck will go 6 wins out of 8, vote yes. 5 out of 8 is going to be a no. Betting our fries over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/fry'emup. And it begins. So 3 early game cards and a Gatling. I think I'm just gonna keep that, man. Do you start with the Click P? I guess because of Click P on 1, Click P on 2, that whole thing. We will begin with this. Let's see if he has Bungee Plumber. Worst case scenario, we get the 2-cost 3/3s in our deck. I'm kind of hoping this misses, actually, because the Torchwood's gonna be really good in lane 1. That is unfortunate. He got actually perfect Infinity Clones, 1 and 5. Too bad. Yeah, I'm not running Repeater as a 3-cost 2/3. You know, I haven't played around with it, to be honest, so maybe it's awesome, but let's see if we can kill the Con Man here. Obviously no benefit of the Bullseye, but Torchwood, still a lot of stats. That's okay. We'll just stick the P-Patch in front of that next turn. Yep, so I said I would address the thing with Forget-Me-Nuts. You know, my initial reaction and everyone's initial reaction has definitely been Forget-Me-Nuts super, super overpowered. As I've been playing both plants with Forget-Me-Nuts and with the Primal Sunflower, the other really overpowered card, as well as playing some zombies, I'm right now just taking the stance of reserving Judgment. This is not good yet. Like, I think as the meta adjusts and is especially running a lot of cards like Fire Rooster and Dog Walker, so many, you know, Barrel of Deadbeards, Fireworks I've even been seeing, Gizzard Lizard, running a lot of answers to these cards, I think that it might not be as overpowered as we thought. Again, I don't know, so I'm really going to be playing a lot, both plants and zombies, and really also letting the meta adjust to the newly buffed cards, and I'll make a full on reaction video maybe sometime next week. I feel like I just want to see it cook first before I jump to any conclusions, if you know what I mean. This is actually as good of a rumble as we'll get. We're also getting really low on health here, unfortunately. Here's turn 5. Yeah, so it's just going to be a Gatling. We could do a drive. We could also do it in lane 1. It's a lot of damage in lane 1 if this is not a Pogo, man. In fact, this is going to do 5, 7, 9. This is actually potentially lethal here. Bullseye lethal. So as long as this is not a Pogo, I think we win the game if it's not a Pogo. Yes, we're fine. Guys, are you kidding me? This is 18 damage Bullseye. Have you ever seen anything like that? Bro! Bro! What just happened? Oh, that was... Dudes! Welcome to the new age of PvZ heroes. What the hell was that? Bro! Oh, man. Alright, anyway. What the hell just happened, guys? Bruh. That was one of the most amazing plays I've ever seen in this entire game, man. Come on. It's highlight comp for sure. Oh, I'm shaking right now. Alright, there's two ways of playing this now that we have the Podfather. They're slow and fast. Because of Immorticia Bats, and because Podfather in hand, I'm going to play slow. You can play this deck fast, kind of like we did that last game. Play her on Alien News, don't play her on Rocket. It's kind of hard to say. I wonder if this is right. Just to set the Podfather on top of it. It means it does die to Rocket. There's very little Immorticia can do about this turn, so I am going to actually spam this as a setup. Bro just cryo-brained. Yeah, so pass. Pass makes my life hard here, man. I mean, I could just wait here. Maybe I should just wait. I'm gonna do this play. I'm gonna wait until we're at 5 and actually get like 2 shots out of the Podfather. Until this Immorticia commits. I'm just too afraid of playing this on top and getting rocketed, and then we're really, really behind in this game. Now, if this absorbs a rocket, it's fine. That's a pianer. He got the Torchwood. Nice. So, oh, here we go. Okay, now the opponent committed. So we're really, really good. So this is going to have now 5 health. There's no way the opponent can actually add 2 attack here, right? With 1, it's just Lunchbox, Nibble, Acid Rain. There's no actual way. So this is safe. This is the safest play ever. And we will take the... Oh, I could also just kill this. This goes up to 4. I might as well just kill this, right? See, this is another little cool thing about the Sting Bean, the versatility. I think this is probably better than 3 damage to face. Is just take this Parasol off the board right now. The Sting Bean lives too. It has 4 health, so that's... Yeah, if the Sting Bean would die, I probably would just go face there, but that has to be right. Now these Podfathers are gonna go crazy, guys. Absolutely bonk, bro. So, dudes, yeah, this is gonna be a lot. Do I do heights for some reason? I'm just trying to figure out which superpower the opponent has. I think I'm just gonna go heights here. That goes up to 5/6, and we'll put this also a 5/6 amphibious. Disgusting. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, the team, average 5 drop into a 5/6. Not a great trade. That'll be fine for next turn. And the Podfathers are going to buff this this split P up to 8/5 now. Summoning other than Toxic Waste Imp, we are safe. That teleportation zombie is really annoying, but it's fine. We're so far ahead. The cool thing there is that even though we proc the block, the Sting Bean still did go face. You like Sting Bean being in the front. So we actually do have a double play here. So we'll go like you. I think this is okay in front. Because now this will take the damage and then we can just upgrade something on top of it next turn to 6-7. It's a lot. A lot. He does have a teleportation zombie locked and loaded. The main threat is the 5-6 in the water though. Well, I guess the main threat is the 8 damage in lane 2. Let's be real. Did the opponent play Acid Rain? Yeah, we got this guy though. See, the cool thing is we can play another P on top of this and then it essentially like heals it. Just piano and pray. Just like that, a real quick 2-0. Nice. All right. Oh. Yeah, man. Again, I validate, and this was my opinion yesterday, right when the patch dropped. I think the Forget-Me-Nots are OP, but we're gonna wait to see it. What is this? Oh my god. Bro, get a life, bro. It's the clickbait game. That's how this works. I'll keep this because of Toxic Waste Imp is one of the few things that would really get us here. But every time you run clickbait, there's just going to be one game where this happens. They're going to completely take over. When did this game get this last update? About 48 hours ago. That's interesting. See, we actually don't want to play second click because it dies here. A better play... I think the Forget-Me-Nots is going to be worth it, so I think we're just going to rumble here. We'll go Forget-Me-Nots click P next turn. And we'll do the Bullseye Onslaught, which is so good. That's basically how you use Rumble. You kill one guy with it. You use it like Weed Whack, you know? But yeah, that's a lot of Bullseye coming in for turn 2. Really, really strong here. Sometimes the block meter does have... See, this is when they pass on 3, this is when you gotta spam the Forget-Me-Nots. That's really, really good. This is how you actually... It's not necessarily a turn 1 play. Sometimes it is, but it's even stronger when you... in this little mid-game, because I can play that, alright. But it doesn't solve any tempo, and the Forget-Me-Nots is still on the board, so... But it also means we don't have to play on Acid Rain now, which is very nice. Oh, click P. Coming on in. Bring back set 1, click P. Yeah, so the play ultimately is gonna be just gonna be click P here. It's not a good trade against the 4/4 because he draws a card, but we could have gone with the split P there. It would have basically been the same. But we'd be leaving a bunch of damage on the table. This makes us do 2 more damage. In fact, yeah, it's almost lethal here. The 6 damage Bullseye goes crazy right now. You can draw a card. I mean, was sacrificing 2 damage and saving the click P for next turn? Was it better? Well, anyway. Academic. What the hell? This is so crazy. Look how good the Torchwood is. He's not... Look, 0. There's no blocks. Yeah, there is sometimes a bug where he blocks and it still shows all 3 shields. It's been in the game for a long time. But yeah, man. Absolute Cinnabon. So just click P. It's just one of these games. Yes, we will change the score to 3-0. Confidently. Because even if he, first of all, frees the Bullseye one, now it's guaranteed. But even then, there wasn't anything that he could, I guess block below lane 4 would have done it. Yeah, this deck is kind of popping off. Shout out to Moist who inspired me to play this. We did the Patreon podcast today, and which we kind of do half podcast, philosophy, psychology podcast, and half just playing and ranting about PvZ heroes. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, Moist was begging me to play a similar deck to this. This is my version. So, we don't need Sweet Pea against Rust Bolt, for sure. I mean, this is the strongest card. But our curve sucks. Alright, hopefully we'll draw into a curve. I really don't mind getting Hollow Flora there, so we have better plays for, like, turn 3. Yeah, but Split Pea against Rust Bolt's really good. It has no way of dealing 1 damage. Wow, there's so many things we can do with this now. So, I think we're still going to go Split Pea on 2, and then we'll go... We don't want to spend both of our 1-drops, because then on turn 3, we're burning a Sun. So, I'll go Split Pea now. I could also go Pea Patch now. You know, if he has a Beam Me Up, it's okay. He did not. He was just going for the Rolling Stone and didn't find it there. See, the cool thing we can do now is go like 2+1. See, this is the time where the Torchwood... You don't want the Split Pea to get Bullseye because it's hitting your face Bullseye, but the Torchwood is so good against almost every gravestone he has. Teleportation Zombie, Drone Engineer, Gentleman, even Electrician. This is so good. So we are going to do that. And then I think we'll just go... There's no... I kind of like the block here. Kite Flyer. So you'll see now that this damage to our face is going to be... It's going to be Bullseye. Look, we're at 15 now. And we're at 14 with no blocks. Little game mechanics. But it kept a 6-1 alive. It's a 6-1 Bullseye. It's still hitting our face. The moment he passes for some tricks now, this is gonna really, really hurt him. In fact, if he passes with the 3, I'm gonna play around Rolling Stone and actually upgrade this, I guess. Yeah, this is really strong. Because now he needs to rocket this, and he's just not gonna be able to. We've got 10 damage on his face here. Question is, am I going to... Oh, I could do it like this. Oh, this is a great play. I was thinking, do I want the damage or do I want the rumble? But we can do both here. We probably did sacrifice a little damage because the 4 is going to get blocked. He does have chop. All right. Roll 1. Nope. Nerf that, it's okay. You hate the new Forget-Me-Nots. I agree with you, everyone agrees with you. I'm gonna keep running Index to just to actually develop an opinion not based from theory, but based from experience. I guess that's the thing. So he's not able to rocket. There's no rocket if we play this. Rocket will cost 5. So... Oh wait, no, we can't actually. Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Rocket now costs 3. And we can't kill this. Do I Gatling here? Honestly, I don't think I Gatling. I'm gonna go like this. We can upgrade something. We'll do the Gatling next turn. He can rocket the 4-3 now if he wants. It's okay. Oh, the Gatling just got messed up again. Can we tap take a Torchwood, please, for the win? Nope. That did not upgrade, though, so that's fine. So we win this trade. I mean, he used Chop already, so it's always this, right? Yeah. This always happens. The most he can get here is heal. Well, we rolled a 1, so... But even if he gets heal, he's healing into 14 damage. It's guaranteed lethal. Right? Because then we just play... Well, we'll have 2 forget... We don't even need 2 forget-me-nots. We needed 1 there. So it looks like the P patch into the Gatling of the 7 damage is so strong here. I was thinking if we could use the Gatling to kill the teacher, it would cost 5, but I just... We didn't have a P there. Stupid. Stupid. Alright, I like these 2. We're gonna try to just get a curve here. I mean, do we keep the plant food? It's a little risky to keep it. It's really good if the split P lives, but probably better just to look for a second click P. Come on! Not again. It's not fun. Alright, well. Alright, guys, we're 5-0. Just on the back of 2 click Ps, especially Super Brains, just can't deal with these, man. Yes, the teacher did neutralize it back to old school forget-me-nots. Indeed. I think I'm going to do the trade here. It plays a little into Deadly. He's probably just going for a super if he didn't front this. But I want there to be an open lane. You know, as opposed to this going here, then the split P literally has... Oh, we could go split P protect, though. Alright, that would have been smart. I could have played this here and gone split P protect. Honestly, if that's how he used the Deadly, which is really a thing that's gonna help him here, I think this is fine. We don't have the Sweet Pea. This is the first game we're seeing Toxic Waste Temp. I will do this, but it's really just stalling it for 1 more turn here. Not great. We'll block, which doesn't really help. A little bit of block, Virginia roll, double Virginia roll maybe. It's not good. See, right now this may be protecting something is the way. So we could go face with this. Probably the most value is just keeping the 3-5 alive. There's also a chance of block rumble, so all of this can go face, theoretically. It's really just going to be about trying to do as much damage to his face right now. This has to be worth it to keep 4-1 alive here, an extra lane for Gatling. That was great. It's down to 7. We'll be down to 6, but we got reach. Yeah, this is when we really needed the Sweet Pea, but didn't get it, unfortunately. Honestly, if we would have Sweet Pea'd this one, second Toxic would have just gone in the water, so. We got a Gatling and a Plant Food and a Dream. This usually is just going to be Imp Commander. The question is, do we play around Pogo? I mean, it's for the win. Well, what would I do? I'd do it here. Is this better? Against Imp Commander, this is better. Against Pogo. I guess we're always playing Gatling here. The question is here or here. So this is... If he has Pogo, we'll get 3. As opposed to here, if he has Pogo, we get nothing. Basically nothing. And then we have Gatling next turn. So we want to get 3 here. Alright. So we'll do it like this. Telly Zombie. So I think I'll have one answer here. Damn, that was probably worst case scenario. Wait, but this way we would have gone 5. Was that dumb? Here's the block. Getting a cheap P, I guess, would be nice. It doesn't help for the plant food play here. Doesn't even help. Yeah, it doesn't help. that sucked. If I would have gone face, it wouldn't have really mattered in this situation, right? Difference between 4 and 2 health doesn't really make any difference here. I don't have 3 and 4. Damn, this is just a little bit off here. Like, even a split P would be lethal. The best play is probably to just go like this. Because he's getting 2 damage here. And even if he teleports something in, we'll still go face for 5. So if he has a gravestone, he'll win. He needs a gravestone to win, essentially. Can we dodge a gravestone? Or a superpower I'm not thinking of. Does he have a superpower? That'll win. Alright. He has both. We are getting trolled. Alright, 4-1. And this is, you know, this I feel like is the zombie metas. The toxic waste imps are really strong. We're running a few answers to it. Some people are just running sea shroom just to counter toxic waste imp, but we just fell a little bit short there. Right. No, 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 no. I'm streaming at 5 a.m. and there's 600 people on YouTube. That's a lot. So much for the 5-0 because we got the click fee, right? But you know what? The thing that will beat that is the toxic waste imp, and it did. Period. These are quite good against Neptuna. I think this is a fine hand. So the question is, do you commit the Torchwood? Now we will. So, really good play here. There's no reason to sweep P here, right? No, sir. Actually, we'll see if he has Rolling Stone. Damn. That's good regardless of what it hits. Alright, so it's a trade. It's alright, we have the Torchwood back in hands, and it will be quite good here. Wait, did I just... Oh no, oh yeah, we pinged the block meter. Oh, that was awesome. Okay. So, I'm thinking to go bring the teacher down here. This also gives us a chance to kill it with Block Rumble. So that's awesome. Then we could clear his board, actually, with Block Rumble. Block. Root Wall. No, sir! It's beginning to be a problem. So, split P in 1 kills the Gladiator. Bro's just running cowboy. We could take plant food for 10 damage bullseye. Is there a world where that's actually worth it? The other play would be split P, protect. Should I take the 10 damage here? And just, well, it's not 10. It's 5. I think I'm gonna go split P. Split P protect is sad though. Honestly? Let's go. This is 3 damage. We're doing more. Do I do this? It's keeping this cowboy from killing us. I don't know if I do it yet. Now what? Full sends the Warlord. Completely sends it. So now this is gonna do 14. We're gonna be one off here. Right? We gotta go for the Gatling, certainly. We're taking 9. How do we win next turn, though? This does 14. We're one off here. Is there a better play? Like, we can't... Okay. Where are we going to find the damage if we take 9? Now, we can't afford it, man. We actually can't afford to do this play, as tantalizing as it looks. I'll try to set up, like, the big Gatling here next turn. But this has to be right. We can't take this the 9 damage. There's no... Because then the Cowboy just automatically kills next turn. We'd have to Miracle Top Deck Plant Food, and then also have a lane open. I think that little proc the block helps us. There's Torchwood. We're still not in great shape here. And the fact he fronted this one so we can't grab the Cowboy off is really annoying. I'm gonna just screw it up. I mean, for the stall, he wins with 5 block 5. He doesn't really win ever. You'd have to roll triple ones. The split P is hitting our face here. He can only add 1 attack to this. 1, proc the block. I mean, we could go Gatling Torchwood in 1, but that's all of our power going down the garbage here. I don't... For lack of me knowing what a better play here would be. I think we do have time to shine still. Is the last power time to shine? Wait, what's the last power? We got Root Wall? Oh yeah, the last power is time to shine. Oh, so unless he rolls a bunch of... He has to roll triple ones for this, for us not to win here. Alright, we're good. Yeah, that was fine. It was fine, it was fine. It was fine. What is wrong with you guys? The reason you have to block the manager there is because the manager was doing 5. So 3, 5, and 3 killed us there. And we really had no way of dealing with the strike through Cowboy. So you gotta just buy 1 extra, not even extra turn, but an extra attack phase. I guess really what we was doing was buying an extra block cycle because we were developing split P. But anyway, alright, it's a hand. So, it doesn't really have anything he's going to develop. I could put this on the ground because of the Torchwood, but I feel it's just going to be Click P Torchwood is good enough. Alright, so that is going to be a teleportation zombie. Probably now it's Click P here, Torchwood here. The Click P dies pretty bad to the teleportation zombie, but it just means he can't rocket the Podfather next turn, so this should hopefully work out. Spam this before, but we'll draw into some Ps. That's how it works. But yeah, this is our 4 bullseye. This is just doing so much significant. Besides for being protected, it's just so much damage. There's nothing with 3 strike through he could play on the board as line dancing zombie, but a little late for that. He did have the fire rooster. But that's gonna be all probably. Mini ninja, okay. Dies for free. It looks like a teleport aggro deck. See if we can draw 1 more P here. We go a really long way. Unfortunate. I think I'm gonna actually play around that second fire rooster and do this. Pretty good. Deadly. Ugh. Oh no. This fire rooster could screw us now. Please don't have a smoke bomb. Por favor. Okay. Okay. I mean, he's showing no signs of having a rocket, so I guess that's good. This raptor's gonna have so much attack. 6, 9, 10. We could die here. We do need a leap.
Plus espresso feels better after the pack.
I don't doubt it. All right, so the question is, okay, so the play that makes us win the most probably, I guess, is Gatling here. The problem is like, he could win if he rolls a 1 and a 2. It's 3, 1, and 6. That kills us. He could also have a rocket. That screws us immediately. The safer play is probably just... It's probably just Shamrocket, and we'll do the Gatling next turn. It's like Shamrocket. Does the Forget-Me-Nots go face? I'm just looking at the damage here. Like, imagine these two do live. Oh, this is not even really going... just here, maybe? Here? I don't know where. He's probably just teleporting things in. So let's get the Forget-Me-Nots like actual good trade rather than just dying for free to something in lane 4. The Gatling is, you know, potentially game-winning there, but it's so risky, man. Pretty slow play by him. I would love to block. See, he did roll the double ones. We would have lost there if we had gone for the Gatling. I really wanted to block, because Time to Shine would have just straight won in lane 5. That's annoying. Forget-Me-Nots, I think, is okay here. Because that really decreases his odds of winning right now. Is there any reason to do this here? Well, this goes up to 9. Oh. It could be a pogo. 9 is a lot. It could also be a teleportation zombie. This will win here if this is teleportation zombie. It's also better here against pogo. It's better here against him having some random crap. So I'm gonna do it like this. And again, he needs a rocket to survive now.
Hello.
There's also block time to shine in lane 1. Thank you. I don't give a.com. Nice to see you. All right. Well, he's going for the win here. So now I think we need block time to shine. Nothing else will do. For the win. For the win. Yes. We'll take those. Damn. So Deadly's strong right now. I think Deadly, even before the plant craziness just started, was really, really strong. It should be meta right now, man. Bro. No, 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 no. All right. That's a fine curve. Why not Gatling in lane 1 the turn before? Well, because then if he teleports... Oh, that would have done 9, actually. So then if he teleports in a gravestone, we would have lost. Or if he has a rocket sign. If he has a rocket sign, so we basically just lose the game then. Then he would not have to block. Maybe you're right. It could be that was right. So... Forget-Me-Nots. I think because we have Rumble. We'll play into Trapper territory, which people are not really running. Oh, here's Clickpeas. So Clickpea Torchwood could be good. Do I slow down on the Clickpeas here? Let's see what he does. Forget me nuts. Egg. Nice play. We got Rumble Clickpea. Is that good? It looks good, doesn't it? Yep. Haha, nice egg, Bozo. Alright, we'll do that. I think we gotta kill this before it's too late. Was that the right play? Yeah, this kind of gets out of control unless we do exactly... Could have let this die and develop Torchwood here, though. What's better, this? Or a 2-2 Clickpea that will turn into a 3-3 next turn? Maybe the Clickpea's better? I'm kind of believing in the Forget-Me-Not setup here. He's just gonna ignore it. No, he's not. So there's two really good plays here. The Forget-Me-Nots also basically denies an entire card in his hand. I know this is really awkward, but I'm gonna make the value trade here. You're right. The bets are 6 out of 8. Wait. We were 4-1. Then we beat Neptuna. Yeah, so we're 6-1. Yeah, the bets are settled. We'll do one more game here. Like, now do I do the Podfather? Probably this will have to attack. Well. Alright. Alright, we'll try it. He can't play any tricks, so this is super safe. I think because of block meter considerations, I think this wants to go to the left so it procs the block and sets up the big boy play next turn. Come on, cat lady. Yeah, that would have totally died. Do 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 do. Come on, pass and go for a trick. Wow, he did it. Bro, come on. Anyway, pretty easy play. Bro's trying to bungee plumber. Actually, he can still play a one drop, yeah. And pass. It's so unfair. We will do bets again for the daily. Looking to hit that lane 2. Missed it. We're out of cards though. I kind of wanted the 6 damage there, so just getting Infinity Clones was really strong. I guess we're at 20. Let's see if we can get a Gatling or a Plant Food. We have a rocket. If I could spend a rocket right now. Oh, cool. It costs 3. Alright, so that's just going dry as a 4-5. We got a Shamrocket and a Dream. Shamrocket bricking hard this game. You could go 0 Shamrockets and just go full sends with the aggro, but anyway. He got another Infinity Clones, bro. Come on. Bye, Forget-Me-Nuts. Okay, Clickpea still popping off. Now what? Clickpea. We'll take it. One of the best. After Gatling P, probably the best thing we could have got here. Yup. Indeed. We also have exactly 7 Sun. Can you please feed into this Shamrocket? We need to just, this will win if he plays a card that has enough attack. Hell yes! Hell yes! Yes! Definitely dry. You don't cover a 4 or 5 to get a 2-2 buff. It's not how that goes. Yeah, so Forget-Me-Nuts, I think this was, again, I'm still learning here, but it does seem like Forget-Me-Nuts, and when you're playing it tactically like that, not just spamming it on one, it seems like it was very, very oppressive this last couple of turns here. Not if we were denying unexpected gifts, though, man. Got him. Alright, guys. Yeah, so P's seem to be really good. It's so funny, when I saw the Torchwood change and the P patch, I was like, oh nice, you know, these really bad cards got a little buff. That's fun. That's wholesome. Sting Bean, you know, which is a card anyway I use in amphibious decks. So I was like, oh great, you know, like, yeah, it's on the weakish side, and you know, it has a little bit more versatility because it's team up. No, guys, the P buffs are real, particularly the team up of the Sting Bean. All three of them are really, really big. The Torchwood Bullseye was great. Really preventing the opponent, especially in a deck that we're trying to be aggressive. Your biggest enemy is the block meter, and it just completely negated the block meter game, man. But anyway, guys, that was the new Grass Knuckles P deck. I think what I'm going to do now is spend some time playing some zombies. And I think that'll be the real way I can get a grasp on, you know, what is... Maybe you just have to build decks that play better around Forget-Me-Nuts, you know? I guess that's the world we live in. I guess that's not a good thing, right? Just run Squirrel, guys. I guess that's not a good argument, is it? We'll definitely be keeping an eye on things, and I'll make... Once I know what the hell I'm talking about and really, really give both sides a big, big chance, I'll make an actual reaction. To what if the split P, if the click P, if the Forget-Me-Nuts, my brain doesn't even work at this point. If the Forget-Me-Nuts situation is crazy or not, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. It's definitely going on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Peace. This is Fry. You know, if you know, you know. Let's just see what's going on here. Thank you to Patrick for the $1 donation. It rings for $2. Gosh, that's freaky. So I have a budget version of this deck. I guess the deck is reasonably budget, except for the Gatlings. Is the Gatling the only legendary? You can totally do this without the Gatlings. Other than that, you got 2 event cards, a super rare, a bunch of budget cards. This is rare, right? This deck is reasonably budget. What would I put in instead of Gatling? Is there like a bigger P you can run? The Gatling is an important part of the finisher. Probably like 4th plant food. And then Sky Shooter. I don't know. Just run Repeater, guys. It'll be fine. Is Repeater good right now because Torchwood is good? This might actually be good. I didn't even run it in the deck, but this could be really great. I have no idea. I think just so I have an opportunity to... You know what? Screw it. Guys, here's the budget version. I want to actually see if this is good now. There also is this play. You have P-Patch. Oh, I didn't realize. You have Torchwood. You have Podfather that's buffed. But also just P-Patch on 2, Repeater on 3. Means you're getting basically 8 damage and a 4/5 double strike. That's crazy. Podfighter is a super rare. You also don't need the split Ps, to be honest. Here, let me try the budget version of this. I'm not going to be playing games with it right now. This really might just be better than split P anyway. So here's the budget version. You also don't need the Forget-Me-Nuts at all. You do need the click Ps though. Budget version. Repeat Moss is not a P, even though it has P in its name. Peapod. I'm not a big fan of 1 cost 1/1. I don't think I'm going to run that even in the budget version. I think it is what is wrong with the budget version, you know? You guys want to go full budget version? You know, you can also run Steel Mag. It's like anyway a card I wanted to run. Alright, so let's make it Steel Mag then. Screw it. 4 Steel Mags. Absolute budget card right here. And it's overpowered. Guys, we have a budget version now. Umbrella Leaf low-key might be good in this deck. Oh wait, we have too many cards. What do we get rid of here? I also want a 4th plant food because you really need finishers, so let's get rid of 2 cards. Let's get rid of the Shamrockets. Alright guys, full budget version. The only expensive card is Click B, and y'all should be... Everyone should have 4 Click Bs by now. Extremely high priority craft. So I'm okay with there being one event card like that in the deck, like going viral, you know? Like if it's an event card that you can run in this class in Mega Grow in every single deck, essentially you can run Click B, then include in the deck because people will have it. Don't put obscure event cards that are necessary, you know? This deck actually looks pretty good. You guys want to see one match with this? Fine. Since I teased you this bad, we're playing one match with this. 1 second. Let me just make the deck list. Bonus content time. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it properly. Grass Knuckles Budget P. Stingby, there's you know how many commons we have in this deck? Well, we have 12 commons. 12 starting cards. I love it. Alright, one match with budget OP. I feel like the budget, if it's budget OP, it should be O apostrophe, not OH. It's just my opinion. What do we actually want here? Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. And? Pass. Come on, man. You know what? It's a 1-1 that turns into a 2-2 next turn. It'll be okay. Kind of annoying. I know this is really weird. But we're just committing the Torchwoods here. Okay, well, because it hit lane 3, his ultimate clears both of them. Okay, okay. You know, no, this is not. We're playing an actual real game here. Real game, guys. Hold on, all right. Run Cabbage Bolt. Not a bad idea. No. Real game, guys. For real this time. Come on, that was bullshit. Come on. Him just getting that energy drink is so good. Bro. Okay, that's a hand now. I'm gonna just see how good the steel mags are. That's the point of this. Where people can't afford the letter H. That's not my point. The point is, it's Biddo Hunt. Oh, come on. What are with the perfect clones? I want a real game here with the budget deck. That actually makes a big difference, too. Come on. Because I don't have time to grind this deck right now on stream. We're doing one real actual game here. What do you got? Yeah, nice job, Bozo. It's gonna lose the trade, right? We go up to 4. Hell yeah. Look how good the metal pedal is here. Incredible. 3-4, keep a 4-1 on the board. Or 3-1, I mean. Still amazing. Fantastic. Just 3 cost 3-4 is so good. It doesn't need anything more. But it do. It do. He really doesn't like my click P. Bro, come on. Alright, I think Podfather... This actually trades really bad, so we'll play Podfather Grounds. I guess we want the Podfather health to get buffed here. So we'll do it like this. Get some water action going. La, 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 la. That'll be better later. I want to see the repeater. The deck does need a little bit more. I think Fertilize could be a really good option, actually. Let's see. He played a superpower. He has Infinity Clones. He could have Barrel, though. You know what? Screw it. Screw this guy. I'm Time to Shining this. I can't die to Deadly would actually put us away right now. It also kills this thing. So that's awesome. So I think we'll just go like click P and then draw cards. We'll take that. Should it go here? What are his blocks? It's Strength, Encrypt, and Deadly. None of them really matter. Alright, so we don't care about the blocks. We do care about getting a better Steel Mag. And we're drawing into more click piece. Hell yeah! It's a pretty good hand, actually. This is a top tier hand. This is not a budget situation anymore. Yeah, bro is going for a barrel of barrels and he just got denied. Hell yes. Oh, we got this one in the bag. We're going for 3 and 3 here. So either 2-4. Not Undying Fairy, bro. Come on. Alright, so we do have to deal with this. He got that from Buried Treasure. What a pain in the ass. Okay, so I think it's gonna be like this. We will just... We don't need more damage, obviously. So we'll just go for stats and protection. Keeps the Torchwood alive. Okay. Plant food I think would... No, it wouldn't even kill it. Sting Beam pretty good here though. Really good. Because that does kill it. Okay. I mean, we win in lane 5 if this guy doesn't pop off. No! Literally worst case scenario. Hit lane 5, but don't hit lane 4. We have to kill the Pharaoh. This is so, okay. Okay. This is not real life. This is not real life. This is not a real game. He's getting everything. It's just one of these decks, man. How did he get Undying Pharaoh? This is not... We won already 80 times, guys. This is so annoying. If he has Barrel of Barrels, we just lose right now. We absolutely get cooked. Maybe he doesn't have it. He has it. And his Undying Pharaoh lives, by the way. So... Because it has armor. This is not real. This does not count. We absolutely kicked his ass. I mean, we kicked this Infinity to the curb here. But he just got bullshit. The fact he hit this one is insane because this died anyway on the second shot. We actually could have just won there straight. We still could have won. Bro. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Yay! We absolutely dominated. Complete domination. And he got a stupid conjure, man. One more. It's not puzzle party ass board. It's broken high roll board. I hate it when this I don't mind when this happens because it's like, okay, you got an Undying Pharaoh, you know what I mean? It's like a cool moment happened, but I don't like it when that happens against my budget decks because the budget deck is good and it's dying to bullshit. It dominated there. That was not okay. All right, so we'll split Pete. Well, sweet Pete next turn. It's actually a decent answer, but we have to do this so it doesn't grow to 2-3. I think I'll go here just to set up like Steel Mags. Now we have to deal with this. Why is this on Heights though? I'll keep it on Heights. It's a better trade for us. Even if we Cali roll, there's no way back into the game. He nibbled that one. Why? Why? Why not nibble aim 5? I don't get it. If he passes there, we don't actually have any play. 0. So I guess we'll just... It dies to everything here. Now it only dies to Alienus. No, it's not just doing well in low leagues. This does well in high leagues. We kick these guys' asses. It's not even okay. If he doesn't play a Gravestone here, this Time to Shine's gonna go Brrrr. And we can get 8 damage bullseye here, theoretically. Can we get another little card? That counts. I don't know what he's going for here. But I'll do it like this. It's on Heights player on Rumble. Yes, true. I was thinking ground with more bad things happen, like Acid Rain, but you're right. He's playing around Rumble. He couldn't deal with the repeater. The repeater was just draining his health. We would have had Plant Food Time to Shine the next turn too, which is crazy, man. All right. Honestly, even the games that we lost... This deck is good. This is a legit budget deck. I'll try to actually do a full stream with this sometime because I'm excited. I love it. It's a budget P deck. This is what PvZ Heroes should look like. Is where the common cards are actually they're actually decent now. You know? Alright, guys. I'm doing the daily now, I think. Now we do, guys, I'm going to take a 1-minute break, but we are doing bets for the daily. The bet for the daily is, will I win the daily challenge? The betting is for 2 minutes. I'm taking a 1-minute break, and we will do the daily, the very tense daily, when I get back. See you guys in 1 minute. Craziness. What is this? Daily bets. Here we go. If I had to change one card from both sides, what would it be? I don't know. Probably at this point, Forget-Me-Nuts. And what's the other one? I don't know. Trapper? Is Trapper the event card this week? Okay, now we're talking. Alright, I'll keep Trapper, why not? As a newbie, how do I get gems? You use budget decks and try to rank up. Ranking up gives you a lot of gems. Oh, come on. Torchwood too strong. What am I supposed to do? So, like this. Then whatever he does, he dies. Nice. Make a flower deck with Power Flower Boomerang. MP Canalith sounds like a good idea. I don't know. Muscle Sprout. Good trades. Screen Door is probably better. Screen Door? Screen Door. Brrrr! Please go Brrrr. They do indeed go Brrrr. Does this have Double Strike? Oh, he's got the Double Strike Sting Bean. It's the Amphibious Team Up Bullseye Double Strike. It has everything. Give it Deadly. I don't care. Alright, you guys know what? No, stop. Stop it, Sting Bean. You're too strong. Alright, guys. I think we know what time it is. It's time for Cappuccino Assassino! Cappuccino Assassino. Yes. We are definitely going Barrel Boy next turn. God damn it. Uh-oh. Oh no! No, it's too strong! Bro! That did 10 damage. I was gonna do this, which kind of wins, but I think I'm too scared, to be honest. No, okay. Couple. Everything's fine, guys. Yes, we're good. We're good. Does meteor affect this at all? 5 and 6. No, we win. Guaranteed lethal. I could California roll. Now it's guaranteed. Yes. That was so crazy, that Sting Bean, though. That's not okay. Guys, maybe it's a good thing that Time to Shine is not grant a plant's double attack, because you could literally just, especially now with the new, like, fertilize, you could just do that as a staple. Anyway, the answer is yes. That was crazy. The protect was pretty good there. We died either way to plant food, so I kind of won against everything else. Alright, for my last trick, I will check your decks. Ah, brother. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. We're gonna check your decks. Check your decks. Check it, 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 check your decks. Check them up. Check them up. Check them down. Check them up. Check them up. Void Spiral is first. Eee. Hate that guy. Not you, Void Spiral. Just someone else. I was just thinking of this old guy I used to know. I don't know why I just thought of him. He was a self-satisfied, smug cunt. That's why. Not a deck, but a cool interaction I tested with High Diver and multiple water lanes. Really? This is so cool. Wait, guys, I gotta show you this. This is so awesome. Guys, look how cool this is. If you have 2 water lanes in the daily challenge, it lets you choose which one. That's so cool. I mean, it targets a water lane. I guess that makes sense. Damn, that's awesome. I've never seen that. That's actually so... I'm saving that one. The Void Spiral. Extremely cool. Next, Nikki Bear. We'll see what we got. Flower Heal. Yeah, so I've been experimenting with this. You know, you do want 4 drops when you're running Primal Sunflower that you can play on turn 2. So one of them being Power Flower is good. And then, okay, so it's well nice you can implement heals. I think this is pretty good. I don't think the Doom Shrooms are going to be great because you have your Pepper MDs and your Briar Rose that die to that. And Poppin' Poppies. And Catch a Mechanic and everything. So get rid of the Doom Shrooms. Maybe run some Bloomerangs though. Like, deck probably does need a little bit more power. And Bloomerang is another good flower you can run. It's just worse, objectively worse. Power Flower. I was a little underwhelmed by Power Flower, to be honest. It's not like a take over the card game like Fig or even like Bananasaurus. But anyway. Do 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 do. Cool. Good deck though. A decent idea. Pistol Pete is next. No, 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 no. A quarterly bonus idea. Kind of tempoed up, and then you have it with the binary stars. Interesting. I'm going to show you guys another quarterly bonus with science. I'll probably show you guys that tomorrow. Diver should be able to go into a bog. I agree. Diver should just, if you play it in bog, it should just come out and just die instantly. It would just be an Easter egg. That would be so funny if there were Easter. This would be the perfect card game for that too. To actually like have like Easter eggs of like things that the card does that it doesn't say on it, and it's just like these really obscure interactions. And for there to be an animation for that would be so cool. Elderberry as your 4-drop covering your ramp. It could be good. It could be really good. All right, this deck looks pretty good here. Everything seems fine that you're running. You're running no environments, but then 2... It's still okay. Yeah, everything's good. Good deck. I don't see anything missing. Next! Bear forever. This is going to be Lava with Cosmos. And then you do Primal Sunflower. And then you're on Figs for a turn 2 Fig. This is the deck. Then you go Repeater. And then double Molekale and Kernel Corn. I think this is okay. I've been experimenting with a deck very, very similar to this. I wasn't running the Pear Paradise. Instead, I was just running a little bit more mid-game. I don't know how good the Cosmos is. You know, the other card you can run in this is Invasive Species. You can just go Invasive Lava on 2. I'm still trying to get a. I don't know if running lava that the only thing. I mean, I guess you can start pinging, zombies in a different lane, but basically all it does is buff this by 2/2. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe it is. It's a good idea, and I'll definitely try to do a Cosmos deck soon. That's one idea, and the obvious one is just Chumzilla and run Coffee Grounds. Because that's 8 damage on turn 4, which is ridiculous. I have been trying that deck, and I've had like several Cosmos like early, and then you play Coffee Grounds, and it's just like they're dead. And if they cover the Coffee Grounds, it gets worse. Miracle! Champoling Star. So you're running Walnut Bowling, running some of the ramp cards would be very... Oh, you are running it. Okay. Protect. Starch Lord. Everything seems fine. You're running removal. You're just running some photos to protect this. Everything here seems fine. You have enough removal. I probably would favor like water balloons maybe over the photo, but the way you're running it is totally fine. They have a finisher. Good deck. What can I say? You're ramping up to strong cards, finishing with Walnut Bowling. And a lot of answers. And Starch Lord, which is legitimately a good card right now. Barokin. So you're doing Forget-Me-Nuts with berries. And you also have Wild Berry on 2, Steel Magnolia on 3. Love it. It could be there's something here. Is Forget-Me-Nuts on 1 and then Wild Berry on 2. Yeah, it is really, really good. That's what you should do. That's the new Forget-Me-Nuts on 1, Triceratops on 2. Is Forget-Me-Nuts on 1, Wild Berry on 2. Because now they can't nibble it. Or bungee it, or do anything, so they automatically lose the game. I don't even know if that has to be a berry deck. I'm gonna write this down though, because I kind of just want to make a... What I'm looking for is a... I have to... Sorry, I just got distracted there for a second. I was about to write down this idea. I wanted to make a proper tempo deck with Forget-Me-Nuts, and I've been struggling with it. But I think with Spit Out with Berry, that Wild Berry, that's a really good... It's really, really good. So we got... on 1, Wild Berry on 2. And then maybe continue with... And then Steel Mag on 3. I guess that is what you're doing. Again, I don't know if the berries is really worth it at that point. I think there might be just a better tempo strategy than berries here. Because if you play the Wild Berry on 3, and okay, so you play this on turn... Like, if you don't have the Steel Mag, so you're playing, let's say, Strawberry on 3. I don't know if this... I don't really see the point of it. I think there's something really, really good here. I'm going to work on this. The base of the deck is definitely there. Harry Valletta is next. I made edits to my Potted Powerhouse deck. Cabbage Pulp fits. Let's see. Starting buffs. You got some cabbages. Buff, buff, buff. Why the Fire Pea, though? Just so it's not too weak to nibble. Why do you need a pea, though? Alright, this looks pretty good, though. Curve is okay. I wonder if taking out 2 of the Fire Peas and running some more 3s would be good. Even... Since you're running all these removal cards, even just Poison Ivy. Maybe 2 Poison Ivy instead of 2 Fire Pea. This looks really good, though. This will be a very aggressive deck, and then Potted Powerhouse Time to Shine could always come in as a finisher. The idea with Split P would also be that it gives you time to shine more often. Really, Potted Powerhouse without time to shine is pretty bad. And that is all she wrote. Guys, thanks for joining me at all hours of the day for the... It's 5 in the afternoon here in the Philippines, 6 now, actually. I do think that Star Slard is good right now in its current state. We tried it out. I'm happy we tried it out in the Wall Knight deck the other day, and it really popped off. The fact that it can grow and it can be a powerful threat itself, besides for conjuring you, and besides for giving buffs to other guys on the board, I mean, it's kind of an all-around, a very, very complete card right now. And as long as you carefully play it, that you're not feeding it into a Rolling Stone or something, it's really good. You can play it on turn 2 with Wall Knight too, which is ridiculous. I see the deck's using the fries, so there should be a little French fry logo underneath your little chat box there. And you accumulate those by watching the stream and then degenerate gambling. It's the 2 methods of acquiring fries. Did I settle the daily challenge bet yet? I think I did. Indeed, indeed. Alright, guys. That's all she wrote. We peaked at 708 on YouTube. Peaked at about 300 on Twitch. Crazy, man. Alright, I gotta go. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.